Welcome for today's meditation. As always, starting with paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always we start by paying respect, because when we pay respect, the heart opens to what we pay respect to, what we have respect for, and this is the energy which can come in. So a Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, whoever can pay respect in their own way, and if we have no particular spiritual lineage, tradition, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes and we open the heart. We bring the attention to the body, being aware of the posture. And we can try to visualize ourselves sitting here. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing the body, we're sending our energy back to the body. If we can sit on the floor, on the ground like this, it's good. It's a very stable posture. If not, we can sit on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the air come in and go out. Just keeping the attention at that one point, where we can feel the air passing. We don't follow the air going in, we don't follow the air going out. Just keeping at that one point, at the inside of the nostril, where we feel the air. Or we can keep our attention at the abdomen, where we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath and falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to keep our attention, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho. Buddho is a Pali word. It means the state of mind of the Buddha, state of mind of the enlightened beings. It has a threefold translation. It's translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We breathe in, silently repeating in the mind, breathe out, A Christian can use a Christian mantra, such as breathing in, breathing out. Or there are many other mantras we could use. Or we can use no mantra. Just be aware. Just be aware of the breathing. Be aware of the body. Be aware of the mind. Be aware of whatever contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. Thoughts, moods, feelings, states of mind. We watch them arise, we watch them pass away. We simply observe without reacting. Usually we react to what contacts the mind. When we react with desire, with attachment, if we observe our heart, we can see it's like we throw this heart in all directions. I want this, I want that. When we react with aversion, with dislike, with anger, we squeeze, we burn the heart. And so, between the 2 extremes of throwing this heart in all directions, squeezing and burning the heart finds no peace. The heart finds no relief. The untrained mind does not know what peace is. The untrained mind does not know how to find peace. So we have to train the mind. We train the mind in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware. What is contacting the mind right now? From outside or from inside? To know, to be aware, and to have the wisdom to let it go. Very, very easy, but very, very difficult. The mind will always try to escape the training. Sometimes the mind may run away with a lot of thinking. Sometimes the mind may dream and drift away. But when we are aware that our attention has run away or drifted away, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, just knowing and letting go. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we bring the attention back 1,000 times. We have to have patience. Patience with our own mind. Patience and persistence. Usually we scatter our attention in all directions. And when we scatter our attention, we scatter our mental energy. And we feel drained, depleted, because we've thrown all our energy away. Now, in the practice of meditation, we keep the attention on our own body, our own mind. Being aware of the posture of the body, being aware of the body sensations as they arise and pass away. being aware of the breath as it arises and passes away, being aware of whatever occurs at the heart, in the mind, as it arises and passes away, being aware of thoughts, of moods, of feelings, states of mind, watching them appear, watching them disappear. And the mind becomes energized. The heart becomes recharged. We keep our attention with the breathing, with the mantra if we use, just being aware of whatever thoughts, memories, feelings may come up in the mind without reacting. We watch them appear, we watch them disappear, and instead of being scattered in all directions, the mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward. All the disturbance, agitation, distraction in the mind will fall away, fade away, leaving the energies unified. If we have a glass of muddy water and we put the glass down, in time the mud will settle to the bottom of the glass, leaving the water clear and clean. Same with the mind. If we stop to disturb, stop to agitate, stop to muddy our own heart, stop to constrict our own heart, we find the disturbance, agitation in the mind falls away, fades away, leaving the heart clear and clean. The mind becomes simply at peace. And we can see we don't need to put anything into the mind for peace, for happiness. All we have to do is clear it out, clean it out. We find that peace is the normal state of mind. We find we have what we call the four divine states of mind, the four Brahma Vihara. There's kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. The Brahmas are the high heavenly beings. Vihara means dwelling, abode. So the high heavenly beings, they dwell in kindness, they dwell in compassion, they dwell in joy, they dwell in equanimity. We call these the four divine states of mind. Actually, they are the four normal states of mind. It's how the mind should be all the time. It's how the heart should be all the time. Any state of mind other than these four is a disturbed and agitated state of mind. As the mental energies become unified and harmonized, we feel a great sense of harmony. Harmony in body, harmony in mind. The body feels light and refined, with a refined sense of ease and comfort that we never could have imagined. The mind is at peace. a peace we never knew before. The heart is calm, cool, clear, and collected. We find an inner oasis, an inner sanctuary. As the mental energies become unified, we start to see and we start to feel an inner brightness, an inner light will appear. This is because the mental energies which we are unifying, intensifying, are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. So as we unify, intensify the energies, the energy builds up to a point where we can see and feel our own inner energies. At first, the practice can be very frustrating. We start our meditation practice, but we don't seem to get anywhere. It's very frustrating, very tedious, very boring. The mind wants to find some distraction on the outside. We want to check our social media, but we stay with the practice. We keep our attention on our own body, our own mind. The energy builds up to the point where we cross a certain threshold of energy, and then we can see and feel our own inner energies. And then we become much more encouraged, much more enthusiastic. If we are rubbing two sticks together to make a fire, we have to keep going until the heat is enough to generate the flame. If we stop before this point, then we waste our time. Same with meditation. We keep our attention on our own body and mind. The inner energy builds up to this point where we can see and we can feel our own inner energies. And then we become so enthusiastic. The heart becomes simply at peace. We find a new world opening up inside, a world we never knew before. And now the mind is content to stay within and explore this inner world. As the light appears, we simply watch it, we recognize it, and we let it go. If we try to hold it, it's like trying to hold water, we lose it. Just as we observe the breathing in at the nose or at the abdomen, we see the breathing in, breathing out. We don't try to control or force. We simply let it go. Same with the inner light. The inner light is in fact the inner breathing. We observe the light as it appears, and we let it go. The light can appear in various different ways. It may be the mind seems to gradually get brighter as the body feels lighter. There may be numerous specks of light appearing, becoming more and more. We may get a flicker of light, as if someone is moving a curtain. Sometimes the light can come all at once, in a great flood of cool, clear, white light, filling the entire body, leaving us super awake, super alert, super alive. We simply watch the inner light and we let it go. As we let it go, the inner light becomes stronger and stronger. In time, the inner light will fill the entire body. And when we have our inner light firmly established, we have our own inner lantern, our own inner flashlight to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. No longer sleepwalking. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. The mantra Buddho is translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Simply knowing, observing the body, sensations of body, the breathing, knowing all that occurs at the heart, thoughts as they arise and pass away, feelings as they arise and pass away, states of mind as they arise and pass away, knowing all that occurs in body and mind, but not reacting to what occurs in body and mind, the heart becomes brighter, more radiant. As the heart becomes more radiant, we become more awake. Buddho, the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. The practice takes time and patience. In time, we find this oasis at the heart, this inner sanctuary, where the mind can rest and recharge. The mind can rest at the heart and find strength. Before, the mind always wanted to go to the outside, find some new distraction, stimulation, but now the mind is content to stay at the heart. We feel a sense of homecoming. We've come home, home to our own heart. We find a wellspring of energy at the heart, a wellspring of cool, clear, fresh life energy, light energy, and we can drink deeply from our own inner well, drinking peace, drinking joy, drinking happiness, simply being content. simply being at peace. We continue our practice, keeping our attention on our own body, our own mind. The wellspring at the heart becomes a fountain. The heart becomes more energized. And when the heart becomes a fountain, we always feel we are overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing. So we don't need to chase after pleasures on the outside. Inside we have a fountain of happiness, fountain of peace, fountain of joy. So many people in the world, they feel an inner emptiness, which they try to fill by having some new experience or by buying something. But it's not possible to fill this emptiness with anything from the outside. We fill this emptiness only when the heart overflows from within. And we can see we have something very, very special inside, something very, very precious inside. We don't need to believe because someone tells us or because we read it in a book. We see, we feel this fountain of divine energy at the heart. And we know we have something very special inside. We get a greater sense of self-esteem, self-worth. And we become more humble because we can see, we know, everyone else is the same, but not many people know. As the inner fountain grows at the heart, it's like we have an inner antenna which grows bigger. The mind becomes more sensitive in receiving, more powerful in transmitting. Our sense of intuition will become more refined, more sensitive, and we will see more and more how our own mind affects the world around us. We stop to be surprised at coincidences. As we clean the heart, clear the heart, brighten the heart, we refine the heart, and we refine the consciousness. Human beings have a very wide range of consciousness. If we make the heart very clean, very clear, very bright, we can have the consciousness of a high heavenly being. If we fill the heart with garbage, with greed, anger, jealousy, spite, malice, we can have the heart of a subhuman while still in human body. So the heart is as we make it, and the consciousness is as we make it. If we look at a statue of a Buddha, usually we see the Buddha is sitting on a lotus, and the consciousness sits at the heart like this. The heart is the seat, the base for the consciousness. And when we make the heart very clean, very clear, very spacious, very wide, we get a very comfortable seat for the consciousness. We refine and elevate the consciousness. But when we fill the heart with garbage, greed, hate, anger, jealousy, spite, the heart becomes dark and hot and cramped. We get a very uncomfortable seat for the consciousness. So we can see we are the caretaker of the heart, and we must take care of it. We take care of the heart by keeping it clean and by energizing it. We keep the heart clean by keeping basic morality, by body, by speech, and, very importantly, by mind. Also, we must energize the heart. We energize the heart by keeping our attention on our own body, our own mind, but not following what occurs at the mind. Knowing the body posture, knowing the sensations as they arise and pass away, knowing the breathing as it arises and passes away, knowing the thoughts as they arise, pass away, knowing the feelings, moods, states of mind as they arise and pass away. The heart becomes energized. Just as a light bulb needs to be clean, if it's covered in mud, it cannot shine. A light bulb needs to get the electric current. If it does not get the electric current, it cannot shine. Same with the heart. We need to clean the heart, energize the heart. And then the heart becomes brighter and brighter. And as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, it becomes more cool. The light of the sun becomes painful to the eyes if we look into it. The inner light is never painful. It's cool. It's a balm to the inner eye. The brighter it becomes, the more cool it becomes, like the light of the moon. The practice is very simple. It becomes difficult only to the extent that we believe our own foolishness. When anger, jealousy, so on, comes up in the mind, and we agree with this, we believe this, we pour our mental energy into it, and the heart becomes less clear, less bright, becomes more narrow. We lose our clarity, our brightness, and we lose our way. But if we simply observe what occurs at the heart, even if it's a negative thought, we simply see it pass away, the heart stays clear and clean. We watch all the negative states as they appear in the mind. We don't feed them. We simply observe them, let them go, they fall away. As they fall away, the positive states of mind become stronger. The mind becomes more at peace. The heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. We observe this inner peace and we let it go. And as we let go of the inner peace becomes even deeper, even stronger. The heart becomes even more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. Because the divine states of mind, the Brahma Vihara, is the mind of non-attachment. So we see that non-attachment is not some state of cold, dry, uncaring indifference. Non-attachment is a state of overflowing with kindness, overflowing with compassion, overflowing with joy, overflowing with equanimity. And now we've been sitting here for some time. The heart has become more energized, and this energy we can share with the world around us in the practice of spreading metta, spreading kindness. This practice is very beneficial for us to do here and now. It brings us great peace, great joy as we do this practice. And this practice is very beneficial to us in the future because we get the results of what we have given. What we give to the universe will give us back many times over. And this practice brings peace to the world. It contributes greatly to peace in the world. If we radiate anger, anxiety, what does the world become full of? We put our hearts together, radiating peace, radiating kindness. We make a great contribution to peace in the world. We sit in different places, but our hearts are connected in an ocean of light, and we can make a great contribution. So to practice metta, first of all, we spend some time finding our own inner peace, energizing the heart. As we sit in stillness, the heart becomes more and more energized, and then we can share this energy. So now we focus at the heart chakra. As we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy, the heart becomes energized. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. And we can really feel the energy building up at the heart, overflowing from the heart. And we can control the direction of overflow. So breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front. May all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our right side. May all beings on my right be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. And we can feel the energy field of the heart becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. This you can do by yourself. In our spiritual practice, we get to know our heart very well. If we have anger, the heart is hot. Spreading metta, spreading kindness, will make the heart cool. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. Spreading metta will make the heart secure. If the heart is heavy and dark, spreading metta will make the heart light and bright. If the heart is not clean with whatever negative state of mind, spreading metta will wash the heart. The energy comes up like water through a fountain, washing, clearing, cleaning the heart, clearing, cleaning the entire energy field, and from us it radiates to the world around us, uplifting the world around us. And now we observe the heart chakra. How does the heart chakra feel? Does it feel more open, more clear, more refined? Or do we have a lot of boredom and frustration? Whatever way the heart is, we observe it and we let it go. And now we visualize the planet Earth at the heart chakra. We put the image of the planet Earth at the heart with the intention, may all beings on this earth be at peace. May all beings on this earth be happy. In every country, from young to old, male, female, human, non-human, may all beings be happy. We put the image of the solar system at the heart. Try to visualize the sun and the planets going around it at the heart chakra with the intention, may all beings throughout this solar system be at peace. May all beings be happy. We visualize the galaxy at the heart chakra with the intention, may all beings throughout this galaxy be at peace. May all beings throughout the galaxy be happy. And now we have no more images, no more pictures. Just the intention, the idea that the entire universe is contained within this heart chakra. And we wish peace and happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. Wishing peace, wishing happiness to all beings throughout the entire universe, without limit, without exception. May all beings be happy. We wish peace and happiness for our spiritual teachers. We share the that we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life and good health. We wish happiness for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them peace and happiness, and wherever they are, living or deceased, they can get the energy now radiating from our hearts. Because of the close heart connection, it's always easy to send energy to our parents. We wish peace and happiness for all our family, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. May all our family be happy. May all our family be at peace. We wish peace and happiness for the angels who watch over us and all the higher beings around us. We don't see them, but they see us. We share our merits with the angels, with the higher beings, and they rejoice. They dwell in joy. As we do this practice, we get friends in high places. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind, we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us. And we completely forgive. As we forgive, the heart becomes lighter, brighter, more cool, more clear, more free. wishing happiness to all beings friendly to us, to all beings not friendly to us. May all beings throughout this entire universe be happy. May all beings be at peace. And now we zoom back down. We put the image of the galaxy back at the heart, wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. We put the image of the solar system at the heart, wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. We put the image of the earth at the heart, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. And finally, we zoom down to our own heart chakra. Try to see the heart chakra as a ball of white light with the intention, may this heart be at peace, bright and cool and clear. May this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart now? Does the heart feel more open, more refined, more cool, more clear? As we practice more and more, the heart will open up like the petals of a flower, become bright and cool and clear and wide. It happens in its own time. We can't control or force it. We simply do our duty, taking care of the heart, and the results come in their own time. And now we become aware of the body posture again. Try to visualize your own body. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. And we can try to visualize ourselves in this posture. These movements of the hands help us to withdraw from meditation smoothly. We bring the right hand up to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very bright, very strong. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands up to the forehead in gratitude and respect. Back down to the legs. And in your own time, when you're ready, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me today in this meditation. And I invite you to join me again tomorrow and every day. Every day I do this Metta meditation at 7 p.m. Central European Time, and you're welcome to join me in this practice every day. It's what the world needs now, and what we need to lift the mind. So I wish you all the very best in your meditation practice, and I wish you every happiness.